Got you all backed up here. Let me turn the camera around. There we go. Let me turn the let me clean this camera off. So, guys, beautiful view, Dominican Republic. Not many people are on the beach right now. It's still early. Actually, I'm jumping on early because I'm going today to Cabarete to talk to people um, about cryptocurrency. I'm gonna go meet up with a friend of mine, and we're gonna talk about cryptocurrency and something like cryptocurrency. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Mm, I definitely am going to be sharing it with you guys. Let me get my glasses on. I'm seeing some messages come in right here. Good morning, Jackie. Sharon, you are spoiling us. Have a great day. Thank you, Sharon. You as well, sweetheart. Jackie, we'll be in touch later. Can't wait. Awesome. Sounds good to me. You guys, I'm on my way to Cabarete today to go film an apartment. And, oh, Noche, careful. She almost knocked over the camera stand. So I'm on my way to Cabarete today, and I am going to film a studio apartment in Cabarete. And then again, I'm going to go to a little meeting about cryptocurrency. But I'm so excited to bring this video to you guys today because it is about real estate and some very important points that you guys should know that I found very important when I was doing some research yesterday. I was like, this is need to know information for those of you coming down and planning to buy here in the Dominican Republic, no matter where you buy, whether it's in the North Coast or even just, hola, good morning, even if it's just, something small, doesn't have to be anything big, but these are things that you need to know. And not only that, guys, when I went the other day to go meet up with the real estate agent, I found that I cannot use a real estate agent for my business. I can use an assistant and that's it. And, you know, whoa, Noche. Did you guys see that? She came right up on the camera. She even scared the camera. Look, the camera went foggy. Hold on. Hey, guys. There we go. All right. So, yeah. Let me see. Got another message here. Does it have a pool? It doesn't have a pool, Jackie. But I am I got my ear to the ground again because for a while there I was just relying on the rentals that I had to rent out to you guys, and when you guys wanted one, it was available, we'd go forward. But now it is getting so busy that's why I thought I would work with a real estate agent to help me out with the listings, but he passed me on over to two other agents, and then that's like three other people aside from myself helping you. So that just means the prices are going to go through the roof because of course real estate agents, they want a lot of commission. They have to. That's their full-time job. So I decided that I got to look out for you guys. I just can't let you go like that. I have to make sure that you guys are getting the best bang for your buck. Which got me right back onto researching the real estate for you guys. And I'm so happy to be able to talk to you guys about this. You see, because in the Dominican Republic, it's a lot different than buying property in Canada or Toronto. buying and selling property. And you really want to make sure that you know what you're being charged for. And you don't necessarily want to go get yourself a real estate agent right away and be like, okay, I got the best real estate agent. This real estate agent has the wonderful deals. And then all of a sudden you find out that that's not really the truth, because you might have gotten a really good deal from that real estate agent, but the real estate agent didn't get you the title for the property, didn't get you the dislende. That's an important part of any type of purchase here. A dislende. You need that title. And sometimes real estate agents, they can't get that title for you because there are a lot of people interested in selling their property here, and they can't sell it. And most times the reason why they can't sell it is the property has been in the family for so long that they don't even have the title for it any longer, or there never was a title. Their family just owned that land from the beginning of time, type of thing, and there is no title. And so, that's happening a lot in La Union, just over by the airport. It's government land, but a lot of people used to live there as families. Over by Maranata, it's government land, but people are squatting there, building up big houses. And they were even, when I first got here, I was offered land over there for $1,800, a piece of land in Maranata. And I was like, yo, I'm on it. So I went there on a motoconcho and I went to go buy, and no, it was just a piece of land. And I'm like, where's the dislende? Where's the title? They're like, oh, no, there's no title, but don't worry. And I'm like, then it's not my land. And they're like, yeah, it's your land. And I'm like, no, that's impossible. You need a title saying that you bought it. And you don't just go and buy it and then just start building on it, because the government can come and take it at any time. And that's your home. So if you are planning on buying something and investing in it, make sure you have the title. I'm going to give you another story that I heard actually before I even came here. And I've heard this story many times again. Before I even moved here, there was a woman who was European, and she came here and she bought herself a piece of land, and there was a dilapidated beautiful villa on the land. She remodeled the villa. She had it rebuilt and everything. She put all her savings into it, and she loved it. Turned it into a nice modern villa, and she had the bottom floor for Airbnbs, and then she had the top floor for like a yoga place and stuff of that nature. And what happened? She ended up getting kicked off the land because she bought it, and the lawyer that she worked with said, don't worry, you're going to get the deed. You're going to get it. Everything is legal, but the deed's going to take about 5 years to come in, right? And before the 5 years was up, yeah, she bought it with full faith, and she got kicked off the land. The woman returned and said, what are you doing on my land? Just like that. So, and there's nothing you can do. Doesn't matter if you spent 500,000 or 5,000. There's nothing you can do at the end of the day. The only thing you can do is get up out of that property because you didn't get the proper dislende, the proper information that you needed. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys understand what it takes to buy here. Dennis, good morning, Dennis. And Horace, good morning, Horace. Hola. So guys, I'm going to go through a couple of these points, and then I'm going to answer a few questions, and then I'm going to go through the points again. So when I do answer questions, it doesn't mean the video is over. It just means I'm pausing for a commercial break. All right. So I'm going to go through what I read yesterday, and I want to make sure that you guys understand it completely, because there are a lot of transaction costs like transfer tax, notary fees, document stamp tax, and you guys got to know how much the costs are for that are paid by the buyer and the costs that are paid by the seller, and all that stuff, and how difficult it is to purchase or how easy it is. So first of all, realtors are real estate agents. And what you want first is a real estate lawyer. That's what you need before anything. Before anything, get yourself a real estate lawyer, because then you have someone on your side. Real estate agents will always have real estate lawyers because they work hand in hand. So, you may see a property and be like, oh my gosh, I love that property. Okay. And you contact the real estate agent, and the real estate agent's like, yeah, we got it down. Don't worry. I got my own lawyer and everything. We're good. And then, bam, before you know it, there's some things that are slowed up and no one is working on your side. Or there's things that are undercover and there's no one to be able to reveal that to you. And you don't find that out until much later. So these are the reasons why you need yourself a real estate lawyer first before a real estate agent. And there are a lot of real estate lawyers. And the reason why I say also, not just so you won't get ripped off, because there are a lot of honest real estate agents here. They're not here to rip you off. They're here to make their money, and they're here to sell you property. There's no underhanded stuff. But then there are some agents that, there's somewhere everywhere around the world where they ruin every profession. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. And that's the reason why I'm saying be protected. If you guys need a real estate lawyer, when you're working with me, it all comes in one package, right? Like I help you find land, and then I connect you with a real estate lawyer when you work with me on looking for land and stuff of that nature. So I'm not a real estate agent. I'm a real estate specialist. So I'm not going to take 10% off immediately like a real estate agent does. But a real estate agent usually does deserve that 10% because they do a lot of work for you guys. And it's no different here than how it is in the United States and Canada, how much a real estate agent works. But here they make less money because the properties are less money. So they don't make as much money, as much of a percentage. 10% off the top makes sense because they do drive people around constantly, just like they do in Canada and America. And you guys, some of you guys are time wasters, let's admit it. And you don't know what you want. You just want to see what you want. And then you don't offer these real estate agents the time for their gas, or sorry, money for their gas or money for their time. And you just feel like it's okay. And it's not okay. It's not. These guys are wasting their time and their gas. Therefore, they are gouging you when you buy. So that's just the way it is. Now, I don't do all that. I don't do all that real estate stuff with you. I don't take you out and take you to, look at properties and this and that. If I do charge a fee for that. So, that means that I'm going with you in your rental car and we're going around because that's my day. And, we're going out and I'm going to show you a couple of places. So I will definitely charge you for that. But a real estate agent doesn't. And then when you buy, that's when they get their money back. Okay. So now, when you get yourself a real estate lawyer, you want to make sure they are also honest as well. And how you make sure they're honest is you ask them for their credentials. You ask them who they've worked with and stuff of that nature. But right now, let's get into the transaction costs that you will need in order to buy. Okay, so transfer tax. Who pays for the transfer tax? 3%. The buyer pays transfer tax. Okay, 3%. Notary fee, 0.25% is the buyer. 0.25% to 1%. The buyer pays for the notary fee. Document stamp tax, 1.30%. The buyer pays. Real estate agent's fee. The seller pays for the real estate agent's fees, 5 to 10%. Now, I do want to talk about that. And that you may say, oh, I don't have to pay for the real estate agent fees. Yes, you do. Because the buyer would sell it to you for, like, let's say $100,000. The real estate agent is selling it to you for $150,000. So they're making their $50,000 off the top. So yes, you are paying. Good morning. So yes, you are definitely paying. What do you have there? What's that? Mamawana? Oh no, thank you. It's too early in the morning for that, bro. What are you drinking that early in the morning?
But that's 3 days without sleeping.
3 days without sleep?
Yeah.
How come 3 days without sleep?
Working security, no more. I think,
Security. How much do you get paid for working
oh,
security? Huh?
first of all, 300 pesos each person
300 pesos
each uh, on a boat.
on the boat.
Yeah.
300
Like,
pesos is
yeah, they
6
like,
bucks.
when
For
you
how
say,
much time do you make?
huh?
How long are you working for 300 pesos? 5 hours?
No, 24 hours.
24 hours?
7 o'clock in the night to 6 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock in the night until 6 o'clock in the morning. 11 hours. And
Yeah.
you get $6.
I'm not able to.
Well, you got to take care of yourself, bro. Now you got to go to sleep. You're up drinking mamawana. Guys, I'm sorry, but mamawana is a drink here, and he has that right there. Show my camera, mamawana,
Oh,
my camera.
yeah. It's not a. It's not
So
a.
it's rum
Yeah.
and
And a bottle of
wine
Barcelo.
and and honey, rum, wine, and honey. But that's
With the flavor
homemade
of roots.
with the flavor of roots, tree
Yeah.
roots.
Yeah.
Awesome. And this isn't a Barcelo.
Medical medicine roots.
It's your medical roots,
Yeah.
right? Medicine roots. Yeah, I like mamawana,
You should try it.
but no, not right now, bro. I got a long day ahead of me. I can't be
Oh,
drinking
it's
now.
beautiful. You look.
Mm, thank you very
You
much.
know that I always try. You know that.
Oh, stop. I'm doing a video now.
Oh,
Listen to
sorry
him.
about
He's
that.
just
I didn't know
throwing
that.
game.
But I'm on TV now.
You're on TV now.
Hello for everyone. Hari Bol, Hari
Say
Krishna.
hello.
A kiss for all of you.
There we go.
I'm in love with a friend.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
You go to sleep now. Go drink and get drunk and
Oh,
go
no,
to
I have to
sleep.
come back.
You have to come back to work?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
almost. Yeah. Almost back.
it's a
I
lot
gotta
of
go to my
hours.
mama's house in the afternoon.
Okay.
I just for 2 weeks.
You're going to your mother's house for 2 weeks?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on coming in the morning, but I got to pick
Where
up.
does your mother live?
Well, she has a house in La Union.
In La Union? Do you know of any houses that are for sale in La Union?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. About how much are they going for? Find out for me.
Okay.
Find 3 for me and tell me tomorrow morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
At the same time.
Same time, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. You
No
find
one
3
next to you,
houses for
right?
sale.
No man next to you.
No, stop it. You want to do business? You want to make money? You want to stop making 300 pesos for 24 hours, 12 hours? Let's work together. Get me 3 houses in La Union.
3 houses in La
3,
Union.
anything, whether it's land, apartment, or house. Right now, I'm doing a video on for people to come
So you
here
think that I
and
can?
buy from Dominicans
You
so
think?
they can get a better deal.
Okay.
But
I
you
will
will
try
get
it.
commission from it. You'll get a lot less than what a real estate
You mean
agent would
telling me
make,
that I
but
can
you'll still
buy?
make
Telling
your
me that I can
money.
buy even a motorcycle for me?
You will buy a motorcycle from any sale you make. You will definitely buy a motorcycle.
I will change everything to a key
Right? You what?
for you.
Oh, stop.
I'm sorry.
Go to sleep. Go find me
Okay,
some
listen,
houses.
listen, listen. Rescue me in something because I need to take a bus. I will just
I
come
don't.
take a
Yo
ride.
tengo no dinero
Right.
on me. I have absolutely no money on me.
No?
I don't bring money to the beach. I bring my coffee and my dog and my camera and my yoga mat.
You got such a beautiful feet.
Stop touching my feet.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
digging them under the sand, bruh.
Hey,
Okay, let me finish my.
you don't like me, right?
I like you, but I'm in love with God. I don't want. I'm not.
I'm in love with God too.
We all should be in love with
Nah,
God.
I'm more in love with you. You really looking for that?
I'm not
How
looking
smart
for.
you are.
I'm business, bruh. Business.
You
You want business? You want business? Okay. You want money? You want to help people come in here to your country
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
get some
I will
nice.
help him. I will help him.
Okay, then then go find something.
I will do that for you.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna say
Okay, let's get
I'm gonna get you
serious.
the right information. I'm gonna say yes.
All right.
Yeah. Because
Don't watch other people come here and make money
okay,
off
I
your
just
land.
want
You
you
are Dominican.
do
Make
me
your
a
money here.
okay, do me a favor.
What favor do you want?
I want you to stay by yourself. No one next to
Goodbye. Go. Go get on with your day,
Well, I'm gonna
please.
get you the right information
Good.
by
Yes,
tomorrow
give me
then.
that information by tomorrow. Even if you can't get three, get me one.
Okay.
Any information for my
Ooh, nice
followers, my
position, nice view, beautiful clean house. I know where to get it.
okay. Beautiful. La
Good.
Union.
Promise me that you're gonna stay right
Okay.
there.
But not government owned. They have to have a deslende,
No, no, no,
a
no, no.
title.
Still own house.
Yes. Build own house too. If
Yeah,
they
no,
can
we're
build
not
their own
doing them
house.
small houses and like that.
Right.
No, nice estate.
Yes, please. Up in the hill, anywhere.
Nice
Everyone
estate.
wants these
Nice
places
yard.
here. Nice
Nice
yard, you got it.
structure. Nice business.
You got it. They want everything. But it doesn't have to be totally perfect because some people will come here and
I
build.
just get you something that you won't get embarrassed.
Huh?
I'm just gonna get you something that you won't get embarrassed.
You want to tell me
I
something?
just wanna get you something that you won't get shy or embarrassed.
I'm not shy.
Something who would represent you.
What?
That's what I'm gonna get. Something nice. Something.
Oh, but not for me. I don't want to buy it.
No, yeah, but you're gonna show it up to them.
Oh, yes, exactly. But it doesn't matter, even if it's just a patch of land with a broken down house. Everything
I'm gonna
has
get you the
a
best.
possibility here.
I'm gonna get you the best.
Okay. Bye bye. Don't step on my dog.
I'm sorry about it. Can you tell? Can you tell her something about me?
Noche, get him, Noche. You just letting him sit there?
Be that for me. Is she?
She likes everyone. Here, look at Noche, guys.
Better than me. Listen,
Noche just sitting there letting him just talk
try to
me.
stay by yourself and not let anyone touch you.
Oh, no one touches
Or
me.
I'm gonna get after you.
Okay, bye bye.
I mean, you're gonna be for me.
Pasa buen dia.
Ooh, listen.
Find some houses, get some business done, and you will be making more money than 300 pesos. Okay.
Throw me a kiss.
No, I'm not throwing you anything but sand. Throw you a kiss. Bye. Pasa buen dia. Okay. All right, guys, let's get quickly back into the video here. I love it here. All right, he's only joking, but he does live in La Union. I was just talking to you guys about La Union, going towards the airport. That's where the government land is, and everyone is wanting to move there because the land is amazing, but not it's not only government land, but there's one patch where there's government land and they're selling it off. The government is still deciding whether they're going to allow the people that are there just to have it. And so what they said is before you couldn't build cement houses. Now they're saying you can build a cement place, but you can only put like a typical wood roof on top, right? So that's pretty good. But we just want to get you some places with the Dislende. That's all. So that's why I really want to work with the Dominicans and, get all that dealt with. Jackie, that is horrible. I'm not quite sure what Mama Juana is horrible. Sorry, guys, I'm behind on the messages. KJ, is that Mama Juana he's drinking Cerise? Yes, KJ. This early in the morning, stretching as he's yawning. And offering me some Mama Juana this early. Who? I am going to take a beach day soon, though. But if I drink, I will not make it to the beach in the mornings, and I'm on a roll. Today is my 1 week anniversary coming to the beach straight in a row instead of taking one day off, one day on. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was Sunday. I stayed home. But again, today I'm going to Cabarete. I'm going to Cabarete to get some information on apartments and also on cryptocurrency for you guys. The amount of money he is paid. Right, Jackie? 300 pesos for 12 hours. But he needs to, and he's one of the people that I would really like to be seeing in the future walking around in a suit with a motorcycle. You see, all he asked for was a motorcycle. He said, really? If I help you sell something, could you get a motorcycle? Absolutely. Because, if he finds something, he is the agent, period. He doesn't need a real estate license. He is the agent. He is the one that is getting the listing. If he finds the seller, if he finds the seller, I have the buyer. You guys contact me. You guys trust me. You guys know that I have your back. And bam, it's a win-win-win situation. And that's what I want to see happen to the Dominicans here that are working on the beaches and everything like that. You know, everyone deserves a little something. All right, let's get into how difficult is the property purchase process in the Dominican Republic. All right, can you buy if you are an American, Canadian, or if you're living around the world? Absolutely. There are no restrictions on foreign ownership of property. Okay, no restrictions at all. Residents and non residents enjoy the same rights and obligations. So if you want to buy here, you have the same rights as a local. To purchase a property, the first thing you need to do is hire, like I said, a real estate lawyer. And the reason why is there's so much history of fraud by the real estate agents in this country. I'm not saying all of them. Like I said, there are probably more honest ones than there are dishonest ones. But a little protection is offered to you as the buyer. Okay, when you have that extra support. So please, we got to be vigilant together. Vigilant. We have to make sure that we are on top of what you're buying and what you're getting for it. If you know any Spanish, that's good. You might want to know Spanish. And the reason why is because you just at least want to know what's going on. All of the documents are in Spanish. You can get them translated into English, but that costs money. Um, and you do want to get them translated into English as well, just so you have that copy. And even if your girlfriend or your boyfriend, your husband, your wife is Spanish and you trust them, you still want to be able to know what's going on in the process. Because trust me, it's written in legal jargon. When I got a restaurant here and I went to the lawyers to sign the papers, it was 100% in Spanish and I just winged it. But, you know, it's not something I would want to do again. You do want that little protection just for peace of mind, okay? Real estate agents, they tend to offer higher prices to foreigners, especially when their services are employed in English. So, you know, learn a little bit of Spanish. It's not going to take you a difficult time to do that. Practice with me. I do Spanish lessons on my channel now. I did yesterday and the day before. And you know what? I'm not going to get 100% in my practice every time, but that's what I wanted to show you guys because learning Spanish is a process and it won't hurt just to know a little bit, okay? 10% deposit is required to reserve the property and take it off the market. So if you have a property that you're interested in, you're going to have to put down 10% in order to take it off the market. The lawyer will conduct the process of due diligence for you on your behalf. The lawyer will make sure that this involves the title search, overseeing the survey, like what you're getting, making sure that you're getting the proper size of land and everything. They will obtain the important documents from the seller. They'll get a photocopy of the title for you, the dislende. Remember, that is important. So this is what the lawyer is going to do for you. Okay? When all of this has been done, the lawyer and you as the buyer, you're satisfied with all the information that is given to you. Then the buyer proceeds to make payments of the remaining balance. Okay? Now, the payments are usually made by depositing to the lawyer's escrow trust account. When all has been cleared, the lawyer would transfer the payment to the seller's account before closing. Okay, now, some of the documents that must be provided by the seller to begin the due diligence. You guys are probably wondering, what does the seller need to provide to you? Someone that's buying the land? Sorry, just taking a drink of my coffee. What they will need is 1, certificate of title. Excuse me. This is what they need to offer you in order for you to be a buyer, a comfortable buyer, feeling like you're not getting ripped off. 1, I'm going to read them again. 1, copy of certificate of title. 2, write these down, guys. Please take a moment to subscribe. Copy of the survey of the property. 3, copy of the seller's ID, which is called the cedula, CEDULA. That's like a little birth certificate card. Or passport. If they don't have a cedula, they have a passport. That means they're a foreigner and they're selling their land. If they're married, they also have to include their spouse's information as well if they're married. All right. Number 4, a copy of last property tax receipt. If exempt from property tax, they need to provide a copy of certificate of exemption. So if they are not paying property tax, they need to show you a certificate that they do not pay property tax. 5, copy of the approved construction plans if property is a house. So those are some very important points there that you really should know. And I hope you guys write those down. And when you do your house hunting, whether it's with me or not, you keep those in mind when you are about to buy, because those are the very important things right there. I will be doing a video again on those 5 important points, the 5 things that you need to purchase a home here. The notary lawyer authenticates the contract of sale, signed before him by the buyer and the seller. So the contract has to be signed before you and the seller by the lawyer. Okay, the contract of sale is processed in the Internal Revenue Office where taxes will be paid. After the transfer, the lawyer will submit the documents to the title registry office, where the title will then be changed to bear the new owner's name. The whole process of registering a property can be completed in around 47 to 52 days. Okay, so those of you who are expecting to come here and get your property, up and running in 30 days or 10 days, it usually takes a little minute. So you're going to have to wait a minute, okay, for all that to happen. 47 to 52 days. Now, the transaction costs, what I already went through, the round trip transaction costs include all costs of buying and then reselling a property, lawyers' fees, notary fees, registration fees, taxes, agents' fees, and everything. The transfer tax under law number 288-04, transfer tax is set at, 3% and must be paid to the tax authority, Dirección General de Impuestos. Notary fee. Notary fees are around 0.25% to 1% of the property value. Document stamp. Sorry, someone's coming along the beach here. Document stamp tax. Document stamp tax is around 1.30.
Hello, how you doing?
Hello, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey,
She's all right.
okay.
She ella gusta tea. She only goes to certain people. She's checking him right out. She's checking you out.
Right. So that's why my clothes
You-
is mine. I just found that in the street.
It's not, you found your clothes in the street? Oh, so she's smelling the clothes.
Yeah, you know what happened to clothes, right?
What happened to your clothes?
You don't know?
No, I don't know what happened to your clothes.
You better ask somebody.
I'll ask somebody. Yeah. You don't know. You better ask somebody.
Look at that little piece right here. What that means?
What t-shirt?
I mean this one, I got it in my hand.
Is that Canada? What kind of t-shirt is that? Hold on, I'm going to put the camera on you more.
Honey, it's not. See, what you doing, you looking for a promotion in the morning. You're like, me, I'm not looking for that. Me, I'm looking for hard.
And for heart. No. What's up with your t-shirt? You said
My teacher, somebody killed him in Rape.
somebody what?
Rape that kid.
I don't understand. Noche, stop.
You don't understand. You don't understand?
Somebody raped?
Yeah, you did it too.
Oh, no.
Cheque Totico, Sosua.totico.com.
Yo no entiendo.
Hello?
No. Yo no quiero problema contigo.
You already got it for later for me.
Oh, well, you better go take your problem over there. Okay. I'm done.
I'm gonna have a breakfast. I don't give a fuck. Just give me something. I don't care.
No, I have nothing. What am I?
You know how it happened.
I have no change on me.
So You told me that you have a search online for people. Hello? You don't have nothing to say, right? Yeah, I thought so.
I,
Right?
you better keep walking or I'll stare your butt down more.
Oh, what happened? You see your American shit, huh? Here, right here. Touch him right here. Okay, good job.
Okay, bye.
Hey, give me some money, okay?
Stop your noise.
What?
Stop your noise.
Listen.
Dios te bendiga. Pasa buen día. Yo video tu país aquí para mucha gente en el mundo ahora. Entonces, mucha gente necesita buen carácter.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Sí.
You know, they have views about you guys.
There's some Dominicans over there yelling at him, telling him to get away from me. Guys, this doesn't happen often. He just,
If you want me to get away, just take a U.S. plane and get the fuck out. That's how we do it.
his English is very good. He must have been a Sankey Panky back in the day. Some of you guys watching him might know him. Tell him hi when you come on the beach. He's having a bad morning. That's all. Now he's off singing. That doesn't happen a lot here, so I don't want you guys to get spooked and be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. No, trust me. In Toronto, oh, in Toronto, oh, they have like homeless people beating people up on the street. It's crazy in Toronto. Anyway, let's get to the back. Let's get to the rest of this video because I want you guys to also know, let's get back to the document stamp tax is around 1.30% of the property value. Okay, so real estate agents fee is negotiable. So if they take 10% off the top, they're dealing with the highest, but they have a choice to go from 5% to 10%. Okay, so usually that's the going rate, 5% to 10% of the purchase price. That's how much the real estate agents get. So a lot of the times, again, I will repeat this, a lot of the times a person will put their house at like 40,000, let's say. The real estate agent will make it 49,000, 50,000, 48,000, and they take that off the top for themselves. Okay, so it's always better, I think, around the world to buy from owner, just in general. I think. Excuse me. So, guys, yeah, I really want you to be aware of what you're buying, what you're getting, because you never can tell. And you do also want to make sure you speak to a lawyer. Again, those 5 points. What you are supposed to get after speaking to a lawyer. You're supposed to get a copy of the title, certificate of title. You have to get a copy of the survey of property. You have to get the copy of the seller's ID, cedula, and if they're married, they have to get the spouse's information as well. 4, copy of last property tax receipt. And if the person does not pay property tax, they're exempt from it, then they need to show you a certificate of exemption. 5, copy of the approved construction plans if property is a house. So there are a lot of things that a lot of people are confused about, but it's not that hard. 5 things you need to buy the house here, and then you're up and you're running, and it shouldn't be too tough for you guys at all, but you do want to be aware. Now, speaking about being aware, I think at the end of the day, you just want to come down here and have a good time. Noche's walking away trying to look for the shade right now because the sun's coming out and it's a beautiful day. I'm loving it. I'm going to cut off right now, guys, because I don't want to make this live to air too long. I want to go to another live to air, and I want to talk about meditation on Facebook. And, I want to thank you guys for actually indulging me on my meditation videos. They're not getting a lot of views, but some of you all are contacting me for private meditation when you come here. And oh my gosh, speaking of which, coming here, I'm getting more and more worried about the Mamacita event that I was going to be planning in October for all you guys. Just getting worried about it because I don't want you guys to like plan everything and then the world closes down. But I'm still going to plan it and we will still get around it. And if we do have to put things on hold, we will. And, you know, we'll make sure that we get everything planned around it. In the meantime, I'm just going to plan some goddess days, some goddess days, not just retreat, but like days. So in my mind, I already have one day planned at Goddess Lounge, and that's where we're going to do some horseback riding on the beach. And that's, you know what? Sorry, I'm going to distract myself for a second because this guy that just walked by and he asked for a couple of bucks. He was just a little drunk. It's early morning. He's probably still drunk and he was hungry. 50 pesos I could have given him. I don't bring any money down to the beach with me because I don't have anything to carry it in, but I'm going to start bringing a couple of pesos with me in the mornings. I don't want to sit here and just give pesos out anytime someone walks by, but you know, you do want to make sure that if someone is hungry, 50 pesos is not a problem. Mm. What goes around comes around, and they're not asking for a lot. Here comes my buddy, Carlos, the diver. Maybe he'll give us a little show and dive in the water for us today. Hold on. He should be here. His hair is blonde. He's a Haitian guy. He's been here for over 20 years. His hair is blonde because he always goes in the water and the sun has scorched the top of his hair. Yeah, really interesting. He has nice curls too. So let's see if we can get his hair on camera. Hi, Carlos. Good. Can I show people your hair? The back. Are you going in the water today? No, you tired right now? Aw. You going in the water now?
Casa Marina.
Casa Marina. Oh. Lots of you guys lose jewelry at Casa Marina, and Carlos goes and finds it when he snorkels. I don't mean to laugh, but if you do lose anything and you need someone to find it, whether it's your engagement ring, wedding ring, or something like that, contact Carlos. He'll bring his metal detector. Where's your metal detector today? Oh, sorry to hear. It's broken. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Tranquila. Noche is a girl.
Tranquila. Tranquila.
Sí. All right. Pasa buen día, Carlos.
Gracias.
De nada.
Tú también.
Oh, gracias. Dios te bendiga. Adiós, mi amigo. People are opening up now. I don't know if you can hear the noise behind me, but a lot of people are opening up their restaurants here on the beach and everything. So yeah, if you guys are here on the beach and you come down 50 pesos, you can give it to someone. But not a lot of people are going to be going up and down the beach asking for money either, because the beach store owners here and restaurant owners, they don't like that. They're like, no, go. And they tell them to get away. And there's a handful of them. Honestly, this is the first time that man ever asked me for money, and I see him all the time. So I think he's a little hungover. Yesterday was Sunday, and Dominicans are on the beach a lot on Sunday. Just, having a good time, partying it up. Noche Ben. So guys, let me read a couple of messages before I let you go here, because the sun is just about to come back up again. COVID is raging here in USA. How is it there? Horace, that's why I'm afraid to do my retreats, because I was in full gear with my retreats before the world closed down, and had to cancel everything. And that was like a real headache because it was just doing so much planning, setting everything up, lining everything up, and then bam, and then I started to plan again, and then Canada closed down. And then I'm like, you know what? Like, this is such an unpredictable topic, right? And now I don't like to watch a lot of the news. So when I do watch the news, it's like China in focus, or, the Indian news or the China news. I like to watch what's going on around the world. And there's been some talks about this craziness, and I just got this vibe that it's going to kick off again. Here, I honestly feel, and maybe I'm just a little naive, but I don't think so. And I wasn't naive before when the world closed down a year and a half ago. I still stayed here, and people were like, oh my gosh, you're still there? A month into the world being closed, people were like, what's it like? You're crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then after the world opened back up, people were like, oh, I wish I stayed. I wish I stayed, right? And everyone was saying that, especially those that could stay and were still working online. Um, you know, I don't know. I just feel like if how it was in the beginning, so shall it be the next time around. They have a handle on it, and they did close down everything. We went on curfew immediately. They made sure that they implemented curfew. They closed the borders. They implemented masks, and even now when you go in the grocery stores, banks, everywhere you go, you have to wear a mask. Restaurants, no. Actually, there was one restaurant the other day, and I won't go back there. Because we do have to stand up this stuff at some point. We do have to say, hey, like, if the masks are not necessary because the vaccines are out and everything else, then what's going on? So, I went to a restaurant over there by Playa Alicia, and I go in, and I went in to, get a really nice meal. And they're like, oh, no, you can't come in without a mask. And I'm like, but I'm going to eat and I'm going to drink. How am I supposed to eat and drink with a mask? They're like, oh, here. And they gave me a mask at the front desk. And I was like, oh, okay. And I look at her, and she's like, it's 15 pesos. I'm not going to pay 30 cents for something that I don't want. And how many do I have in my apartment at home? I have like, hold on one second. No chasers. No, Jay. No, Jay. Hey. Noche's playing with the dog, running all along the beach. Come here, let me take your leash off, girl. So I said, I'm not going to pay 30 cents for a mask. You know how many masks I have at home? And I have them in all different colors and different shapes and, different styles. Like, I have probably about 30 masks at home. And I'm definitely not going to support that any longer by buying one to go into a restaurant just to take it back off. It's ridiculous actions. And it's what am I going to do? Buy a mask from them, enter their establishment to take the mask off? That does not make sense to me, and I will not have it make sense to me, and I will not accept that. So yes, I'm glad that we are reopening here. I'm not saying that there's nothing going on around the world. There's obviously something, but there's still a lot of tests being done, and they're not going to figure things out until 2023. So there are going to be a lot of ups and downs around the world, and there's going to be a lot of unpredictability. Here so far, on Playa Sosua, like, I can only speak for Sosua and Cabarete. Masks are not a common thing. Like, if you look on this beach, I don't think one person had a mask on today at all. So I mean, I think when it comes to that, it's clear and obvious. See that woman that just walked by, guys? Oh, let's pray for her. I think we got her on another live to air before. She is booting along the beach every single day. Like, I really appreciate that. She gives me inspiration. I just come on down to the beach and sit my butt down on my yoga mat and talk to you guys. But hey, at least I'm still getting up and out, and I'm being dedicated. This morning I got down here like before 8 o'clock, and I even started my live to air before it was set. So I think that's pretty cool. And I don't know, maybe tomorrow I might I might speed walk here. That's always difficult too because I have noche and then I'm carrying my coffee, you know? I don't know. Just as long as I get myself here every day for now, that is the main thing to push ourselves. But really, looking at her and seeing what she's doing every day, she walks from one end of the beach, she turns around. There, she just turned around. She'll be returning in a second. So let's pray for people that are like doing things with their life and trying to move forward and stuff. And I also want to pray for you guys that are at home and you may be sick and shut in, not feeling yourself or worried about life right now. I want to send some positive energy to you and some wonderful vibes of love. Problems of life come and they go. I always compare them to like these waves. If you look on the sand, you're going to see a certain image. And then when the water comes, it washes it away like a new day. And that's what I got to say to you guys. Don't worry. Things are going to pass. But just keep on pushing through life. Even if you are depressed and it's crippling, still look in the mirror and smile. It takes more muscles to frown, takes less muscles to smile. And when we smile, even if it's a forced smile, we are sending beautiful chemistry to our brain that tells us that we're happy. So even practice smiling. Allow your heart to be filled with joy and love. It's too easy for us to get down and get worried, especially for those of you who are going through financial concerns, you know, and I don't know. There's just so many ways to make money now that the world has changed. Here comes Noche's little friend. The little doggy. See the little doggy? Watch this. Oh, she didn't run. But the little doggy ran past Noche. The doggy tried to get Noche to play with him. Look, he's down there waiting. What a cute little dog. Oh, I can't wait to get a house. Like, that's the only time I'm going to move is if I'm moving and I'm going into a house. Because then I'm going to get more dogs. Yes. Noche. Noche wants a friend. But I'm thinking about fostering some dogs in the meantime. Anyway, guys, it is early morning. I'm going to head out now because I want to do one more video, meditation video, and then I want to head out and get home, get showered up, upload my videos, and get a little bit of work done before I head out to go to that cryptocurrency appointment today. Guys, I want to bring you guys, and they invited me to be on this team. Not necessarily a business, but just a team. And I'm going to go speak to one of the people about it today. And I'm going to find out more this getting in on this cryptocurrency. It's a different way of investing in cryptocurrency. It's like penny stocks. And it doesn't take much to invest in it. So for those of you who are like, no way, I don't want to invest $200. I'd rather put that towards my plane ticket. Or, no way, I don't want to invest $100 because, I need to pay for this or pay for that. Or I don't know how much it's going to take to invest, so I don't want to quote too low. But I was speaking to my neighbor, Fred. Hey, shouts out Fred, today before I left my apartment. And he told me that some of his family invests in this as well. And there is money to be made. And I was doing a little research yesterday on YouTube because I noticed that, views are going down on not only my channel, but a lot other people's channels, and monetization and everything. It just seems just a little strange right now. So I was doing my own research on top YouTubers. And one of the top YouTubers is Mr. Beast. And I don't really even know what he YouTubes about, but he did not become a multi-millionaire through YouTube. He made a ton of money through cryptocurrency, and he gives a lot of money away. Like sometimes to his viewers, 25,000 here, 25,000 there, cars and everything. And I was like, I want to give her away. I want to give some things away to people, to my viewers. You know what I'm saying? So he made his money in cryptocurrency, and God keeps bringing this to my doorstep. I used to do cryptocurrency with my son before. We bought Litecoin, we bought Ethereum, and then just recently, I met a gentleman, and he told me to close my Coinbase and take it from my Coinbase and put it into Atomic Wallet, which was cool. And I really enjoyed sitting down and talking with him and learning about what he knows. But when I did that, the money disappeared. And I tried to contact Atomic Wallet over and over and over. It was just like, there's the guy with the nice tattoos. And Atomic Wallet was just, oh, you know what? Put in your 12 keywords again. And I did. And then I did. And they just said that money just seems to be gone. And it's not millions, right? But at the same time, I don't want to get caught up in that again. Because that money that I did invest, again, it was just a little bit, it was sitting there for over a year in Coinbase. And then I went and I touched it right at the just before Coinbase was changing. And now I took it out of Coinbase. But I know someone that said to me, he's like, Cerise, just give me the transaction number that you used with Silica, and I can get you that back somehow. So I'm going to talk to him and see how that goes. And he's also part of that group that's just starting. But now, and then here I am. I'm sitting here on the beach, just about to start my day with talking to you guys, and Ken messages me, my buddy Ken, who does cryptocurrency. And he's like, hey, you want to meet up this week? And I'm like, yo, if you can come today at 12:30, meet me at my apartment and we'll take the bus together to Cabarete and go talk about these penny stocks. That would be great because I want him to come in under me as well. Right? And, we can all do cryptocurrency together, especially if it's the future. Some of you guys don't even know about it. You just keep hearing about it and you don't even understand how to do the first investments about it. So it would be good to get involved with someone who's going to do the investing for us with our money. So, and again, it's not a whole lot of money that you need. They're penny stocks. So let's see what happens. It doesn't hurt, right, guys? Not at all. Every cent helps. Especially for those of you coming to live here in retirement, and you just don't know how you're going to make a couple of extra bucks. And especially if the investment is very low, and it's called low risk, high yield. Usually it's high risk, high yield. But with penny stocks, it's low risk. And then, you're not promised a high yield, but the possibility is there. And hey, why not? Well, guys, I got to tell you, beautiful day in the neighborhood. I'm going to wash off my yoga mat after I do my meditation, and I'm going to head home. If you guys have any questions about apartments, if you guys have any questions and you're coming here for long-term or short-term stay, give me a shout. I also do consultations. So if you need a consultation on what area you would be best suited in according to your needs and your desires, and also if you want to buy or if you want to rent, if you are already coming here and you already know where you're living, but you just need a little bit of advice on doctors and lawyers and residencia and all that other stuff, give me a shout. My consultations are available to anyone coming here, whether you're here already or not. But I always say, if you're here already, then you probably already have it all figured out, because it doesn't take long. Once you guys get here, you will see that it just takes a little bit of walking around and talking to locals. And if you speak Spanish, then you're going to feel right at home. And even if you don't speak Spanish, you will still feel comfortable. But you will want to learn Spanish eventually if you're going to be living here amongst the locals. Some of you guys already live here and you don't speak Spanish at all, and you've been here for 10 years. It's fine. But I think it would be good for you guys if especially you younger ones coming here, like 60 and under. Like I know some of you guys may not think 60 is young, but for me it is. As I'm going to be 50 in a few months from now, and that's only 60 is only 10 years older than me, and I'm a young spring chicken. So if you're 60, you're a chicken to me. Well, a spring chicken. But in any case, yeah, like you guys, it's always good to know Spanish at least a little bit. So, speaking of that, learn Spanish with me. Check out my videos. I already have 2 videos up right now practicing Spanish, and I would love for you guys to practice more with me. Alrighty, I love you. Thank you for joining me. Huge hugs, loads of love. Oh my gosh, I'm missing some messages here, and the sun is coming. Have a wonderful day. Princess Hill says thank you. And then we have, oh, I love this pregnant family. So beautiful, eh? I told you guys families are coming to the Dominican Republic. Oh, the sun is really here now. And I have my camera on full transparency. Okay, Horace says 20% of the new cases in the USA are in Florida. I was looking at flights from Miami to Santo Domingo, but I really don't need a respiratory disease. I would ride a bus from Santo Domingo to Sosua, but the Rona. Oh no, you can take the bus. Thank you for the real estate breakdown. You are welcome, Horace. USA Biden lockdown. Juan says. Does that say Juan? Yes. You know what? Biden is a joke. I'm sorry, guys, if you like Biden and you support him. I don't even know what to say. You guys only had 2 options when it came to Hillary and Trump, and Hillary was clearly not the option after everything she did and the undercover stuff that she did. But I mean, then you get Biden? Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's a joke, like a real joke around the world. People are worried about Americans because people can see that the president's not running things. There's something going on. And especially at a time like this, you guys have such a beautiful country. I mean, I love Americans. I never met so many Americans before I came here. I didn't know many Americans at all. And then I got here and I met Americans, and I'm like, you guys are all leaving your country? You guys are all so amazing. What is making you run from your country? Like, I don't get it. And then I hear stuff like this, like I see Biden speak, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. The old boys club. Like, you guys don't want any part of that any longer. You guys are tired of it. Sorry about that. Just wanted to change the view a little bit. But yeah, you guys are tired of that old boys club thing. Like, politicians going in and doing things. And then in 4 years, another politician goes in. When in the middle of the changes that the other politician was doing. Same thing in Canada. Don't get me wrong. It's every 4 years we have the election as well. But it usually takes a good 2 years for change to take place. And then another 2 years for the change to make a difference. And then the next politician goes in and turns everything over. And, America is an empire, and I'm not saying you guys need a dictator, or I'm not saying that it should be every 6 years for voting, nothing like that. I'm not saying change the federal system. I'm just saying that you young people in America learn more about politics and become a president. You don't need to be 70 years old to become a president. Look at Obama, how young he was. You guys can do it, and you guys can make the important, oh my gosh, this pregnant woman looks amazing. You guys can make the important changes necessary, to build the empire back up again. You guys are so intelligent. Americans are something else. You guys really are different from Canadians. I got to say, it is a different country, and I never ever really knew that. It's a very influential country as well. Even people here, they follow Americans. So I just want to say, you guys, like, you know, and Florida is being hit the hardest right now. I'm not surprised because those were the ones, Florida was the ones that was totally against the lockdown. So now, of course, they're going to be hit the hardest because they went against it. You know what I mean? It's all a matter of political games. That's all. And then India hit so hard all of a sudden because, you know, more political stuff. You know, the fight going on with India and China is just a whole other front. So we have to pay attention to the politics around the world in order to predict the future that's coming. I don't understand most of it, but it's maybe not for me to understand. Maybe it's for me to maybe it's for me just to kind of be quiet until I have more information on it. I just want to show you guys that beautiful family. Beautiful pregnant woman. God bless them. Healthy baby. She's pregnant with looks like a boy too. See how her belly is pointed out? Well, guys, again, I don't like saying goodbye to you, but I just want to say thank you so much for giving me. Hello, Cerise. Thank you for these videos. You are so welcome. I'm gonna do it on YouTube, but I wasn't able to download StreamYard, and then I go on my Facebook. I originally asked my stepdad went to the hospital again due to this stuff around the scene. So after he got I don't even know why she got her, and he ended up in the hospital. So anyway, let's send prayers out to my stepdad, Ron. He's an awesome dude. But my mom couldn't do the video with me because of that situation. But in any case, it was best to do it with my son. I had also asked Gregory from Flip Flop, but he got stuck in Brazil and he went to Miami, and he actually had a good time after that anyway in Miami. It was the first time he was in the States for a long time. So stuff, and he made it home safely. But him and I are going to do a video. We will. And we'll do one. We're both so busy. It's a matter of connecting and our schedules. But I said to him, I said, come on over to my place, just you and me. I'll have a barbecue, cook for you, and we'll do a live to air. Because before he had his channel, when I had my channel, when I first got here, I wanted to interview him, and I wanted to write a book with him because of just, men coming here and stuff like that. I'm still going to write the book. But I invited him over to my place where I was. I had an Airbnb at the time, and I was only here for like about a couple of weeks at the time. And I invited him over, and he came over, and I cooked spaghetti for him, and we did a little audio. And I still have that audio, but yeah. So I said, you know what? Let's do that again 3 years later, and we'll talk about where we are, where I am 3 years later here, and where he's at 3 years later here, because both of us have gotten a lot further, and in business and also our lives. Both of us have moved in the last 3 years. I think he's moved once or twice, I'm not sure. I moved 10 times, but and we also run businesses, and yeah, so I just thought it would be a good thing. He messaged me when he was in Miami, and he's like, Cerise, I'm sorry. Don't worry, we're going to get the video done. And I was like, no worries. But that's just it. I'm looking forward to doing that video with you guys because it's important for you to see us vloggers collaborate. And a lot of you guys want us vloggers to collaborate. And I love collaborating. There's a few people that I asked to collaborate with, and I don't know. It's all about them. They just no, it's all about them and their channel. They don't want to collaborate because it's all about them or whatever. Because when vloggers come together, we create a stronger platform for those of you who are watching us around the world. You guys all have your favorite vloggers here. And actually, I was watching something called Bitcom, I think, yesterday when I was doing my research about vloggers. And there's people that have like vlogger conventions. I think we should have a vlogger convention here in the Dominican Republic. I did a vlogger thing with Made of Energy, Rico Toro, Mr. T, Gendry Acosta. There was someone else there as well. And I forget now. I apologize. But we were all there. We went to Flip Flop and we did a live to air and we all just chit chatted. And it was nice having all us vloggers together. No competition, just love and support, you know. And I would really love to do that. But this time, make it like a real event. All of us like on the beach and have like a barbecue or even by the river. So yeah, I have so many plans in my mind anyway. I don't want to talk about that. That would take a lot of time, a lot to plan as well. But my main thing right now for planning for you guys are the Mamacita retreats, which I need to create a new name for, because it's not only going to be for women now, it's going to be for men, couples, for everyone. The reason why is because I don't know when the world's going to close down again, and I got a vibe that it's going to do it in around October, right when my retreats are planned for. So again, in the meantime, if you guys are here, let me know, because I will have excursions. I don't know when I'm going to plan them, maybe once a week, maybe once a month, probably once every 2 weeks. I don't know. But I do want to plan like a river day. All of us go to the river, play some music, cook some food, and, you know, meditate and just relax in the shade or under the sun or whatever. I want to plan some days. Gosh, we don't know what's going on with the world right now. But again, if you're a family, come on out to the Dominican Republic. We have families here. If you're a single person, you're more than welcome. I came single and I'm still single. And, you know, if you're a couple, and whether you're young or whether you're old, whether you're retired or working online and you don't know, you're just still trying to make up your mind, continue to watch the vloggers and continue to trust in the fact that we have your back, and we know information that we can help you with here. So make sure you guys give us a shout. My number is 829-702-726. And also, you can email me at cerisefairfax@gmail.com. Hold on. The guy that walked by me on the beach, he's still over here on the beach. I wish I had a couple of bucks for him. Marcia, hello Cerise, thank you for these videos. You're welcome. Jackie, you are my favorite. Thank you, Jackie. And Jackie, do it during Christmas when we are there, the retreat. Oh, yes. Hey, if the world doesn't close down in October, I will definitely plan a retreat every 3 months. Like, you know, definitely like December. That sounds like a good time to do a retreat, actually, a Christmas retreat. And December is such a special time here. If you've never been here in December, like in the local area, guys, with the Dominicans and how they celebrate Christmas. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. Hey, buenas. Sí, ella mira ti. Ella gusta ti. Noche loves that dude. Like the first time she saw him, she jumped him. Like, and he was like, "Whoa, hold on!" And now every time she sees him, she looks at him like, "Hi, honey." All right, guys, I gotta go. I love you so much. Take care. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate you.